The best way for me to explain it hit me the other day when I saw one of them e-girls and I was like, I need to see more of her. So, and that's what triggered this conversation. Now, I am very frugal as a person. I am not going to give someone on the internet just random money. That it does nothing for me. I'm not going to give them money. But the reason I explain it this way is because when I saw her, I was like, oh my God. It was like I crushed on her right away, just like a natural, like when you were in school and you saw like this girl and you're like, and it just hits your brain like, what? Why do I like this girl? So that started the thought process, right? Of me going into it. So I've seen plenty of girls online. I've seen plenty of girls like, I've seen a pair of breasts in my face, and like I don't instantly love it. I'm like, okay, those are nice. I like to see them, but I'm not gonna give you money. I've seen plenty of tits in my life that I'm not gonna give you money this way just online. But then I saw one of the e-girls, and then I was in shock. She wasn't even naked. That was the thing. Like, she wasn't showing anything. Like, it was her face, it was her attitude, it was her like way of being that hit my mind a certain way that like made me want to see her more. Right. And I bring this like, and I share this to kind of see if we can get into the layer of why we simp. So me, I'm more like, I'm 32 years old. So I'll say that to like, so the viewers know, like, I'm not a child. I'm not a 17-year-old. I'm not in college. I'm like, I'm older. So I know better. I understand where this is going. I understand what she's doing to get me to be attracted to her, but it still hit me. It's still like I didn't subscribe to her channel because I'm not paying that money, but I did follow her. So like, so when she does go on, like, I was like, oh, cool, let me see what you're doing. So just to see her, and like when I hear her voice, it does something for my brain, right? So it really does. It's like, man, I like hearing her voice. I like looking at her, but I'm not gonna give her this crazy amount of money. But that's me, because I'm an adult and I understand that this is not it. But let's say you were not as like confident as a male, like you didn't know and you just had money. Like, let's say you were like 22, 23, you just started.
Let's say you're
money.
a negative, right? You guys gotta watch the How to Be a Man episode where Tavo explained to me and BJ how to get to zero and then up. So if you're at the bottom and you're not even at zero,
right?
Okay, sorry.
So if you're like at the bottom and then like, and you get these same urges like that got or similar, like you're like, oh my, I need to see her, I need to be with her. I have never seen a woman like this, right? Like that is, I'm assuming that is their goal, like as the e-girl, to be like, I need to be this like pristine and never before seen female that dudes really want to just donate money to me just by me being me. Then you would come out the pocket, because if me just looking at her and me following her, like, it gives me enough to like, all right, cool. But if like, and now you give money, right? And then she says, oh, thank you so much, Tavo, for donating $200. You were so awesome. Thank you. I'm going to write your name. So they take your name. I'm going to put you on my wall of like all the other simps. But
the wall of simps.
The wall of simps. But like, she writes your name. She shows you the name on the screen. Like she'll show your name on the screen and then put you on the wall and just like get you excited for donating to her, right? So that's got to do something for him. Fuck. Like it's all mental. Like,
this is like
I don't know
digital
if you guys,
heroin.
Like, yeah, it's like, it's a little bit of heroin. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, because like, I don't know if you guys know, like with coming, it's physical, but it's also mental. So there's a mental Climax piece to it that's being stimulated. And I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. This is why we're having this discussion as to why
I'm just trying to come more often. You feel me?
The word is climax. The word is climax.
The word is climax. Thank you, John Hyder. That's twice. Thank you. So when you want to climax, like it's physical, but it's also mental, right? So it has to hit something. So as you're climaxing, you remember, oh, this e-girl said my name. Oh, she did all this, and like it just gets man excited. And the reason I say like something, this is real. Like, and it's just what I tell our viewers, like, this is not us making something up. This is, you can go now to like
you
Twitch.
Can go now and subscribe to.
And you can see that there are men that are giving this money, like, and it's doing something for them.
I've seen it.
Like it's a live thing. Like you can go now, as whenever this airs, you can go to a Twitch, go to the just chatting, look at the women that are like showing like their boobs on their little picture, and you're gonna see. Like, it doesn't matter which one. All of them have some sort of simp behind them.
You know, I find it very well. First of all, I thank you, Tavo, for actually coming to the story with an actual experience of you actually being introduced into simping. You know, so it's like you're telling me, look, I'm talking about this because I myself feel like I went into simping a bit, right? And it actually helps me understand how it could get further because I could definitely understand where you at, right? Like I can see how you can get there. And then if you're there, maybe not you, but someone else, like you said, that might not have their shit together in their brain, right? Maybe a young kid that hasn't seen a pair of tits in fucking UF and Gator Growl, right? Like maybe that kid is like, wait, I can pay $5 and I can see that girl in HD, boobs, all this thing. He's like, what? This is a bargain.
Yes. So I wanted to present where it might start. Now, this is my example of where it might start. It may start for other men differently, but I also wanted to go into the next level. So Twitch is the start of like where you simp. There is another website. The other website is called OnlyFans. And on this website, you can pay for very specific pictures. Some of them are just like sexy in nature. Like they're a little bit sexier than you would get for free on like Instagram. And then some of them are like pornographic.
Okay.
And you can pay for this. Like, so like, let's say you had your e-girl that you liked. And then she said, visit my OnlyFans. You get OnlyFans specific pictures that are like more secretive. And then some of them will give you some pornographic ones. Some of them won't, depending on your e-girl. So you can pay for that. And you can give them a certain amount of money. I'm not sure the dollar amounts. Maybe we can consult with our expert in life that has a bunch of friends.
With our connoisseur.
I have to go.
You can give us some numbers.
Fuck.
Let's get some numbers.
Some numbers. It all depends on the girl, the quality of the girl, who she is. Some of them offer subscriptions to their OnlyFans. Some of them have their OnlyFans set up for free. But they find a way to, like to bleed you to a certain extent, in the sense of like, yeah, the OnlyFans is free. So there's some suggestive or provocative pictures, but then they also have the ability to send you like a DM, like an instant message, and they'll offer you, oh look, I just got out of the shower today. You want to take a look? $3. Hey, I just worked out today. I'm all sweaty. I'm all wet for you or something like that. So like some suggestive like subtitle.
Damn.
$20. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Like mind ninjas.
There's also like a layout, like a financial layout of how to set it up, in the sense of like you could offer certain pictures and videos for a price. Oh, and then also have your subscription service where you have some suggestive pictures, and you could still, try to, like, I don't know, milk them, lechero, and milk them little by little, by picture, by video,
Okay, so this could range from just paying $3 to $5 a month on a subscription to then adding little bits of features inside for like little personal shit, which you probably send to a bunch of people. Okay, so would you say that at least on the OnlyFans, you're getting more than in the fucking Twitch? Because I almost find the Twitch like that's the hardest simping, right?
With the OnlyFans, you do get more, but not necessarily. Okay. Because my friends that I talked to, I felt you there disappointed, like, but not really. My friends that I talked to did end up paying for a couple of the pictures, but it didn't show anything more than what was already on the free part or on the subscription site. You know, so I mean, it's still enjoyable. I mean, the friend that like he told me, right. It's still enjoyable, but in retrospect, I wish I wouldn't have. I mean, the friend. That's what he said.
Okay. Okay. No,
So
but yeah.
so you would say you got buyer's remorse after you bought a certain picture, the picture wasn't the quality that you got. Now you were upset with
I,
spending the money.
I'm gonna go with post climax clarity.
Post climax clarity.
Damn, what the fuck? Fucking Mr. Harry Potter over here.
I mean, there's you say it another way, but
Yeah, I mean post nut clarity. Yeah,
post climax clarity for the viewers.
Yeah,
this is an adult show.
I wish it was just an adult show. It's more than that. So okay,
Wait,
so
can I also touch up on another thing?
Yeah, of course.
The strip clubs and those OnlyFans sites, they're required for you to be, I think, 21 and over to have access to it.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the Twitch streamers can be up to 13 years of age, right?
That's a good point. You brought that up. Yeah, so you can watch Twitch any age. There's no age restriction in Twitch. They may put on their channel mature content, but that would not stop.
Yeah, you don't have to like identify. You don't have to send like your ID for them to confirm your age.
No.
Now, this is something crazy. So, would you say that a lot of this are just younger kids that wouldn't have access to like the more older stuff? Because on Twitch, I mean, even the free stuff that you can watch, man, there's things there that is pretty bad. And let's get something out of the way. The ASMR shit, that's just porn with hiding, with camouflage.
That's just audio porn.
That's audio porn. And dude, they make it with like this like penis shaped microphones, and they make it look like, dude, they do things that are, because I've seen some of this, and they do things to make it look like it's a sexual act.
Yeah. That's another point I wanted to bring up. So the ASMR, that is actually a service that people are doing that I think is more than just someone being online and talking, because they're performing an act. Now, whether this act is considered X-rated or not X-rated, it's a very niche fetish. I think it's the word I'm looking for here. It's a very niche fetish of what people want to hear. So if you are into someone being in your ear that closely, because this is where your microphones are at, then that's something that you want, and you want to hear that, and then you subscribe to that and you pay for that because you're getting an actual service from the ASMR. So I don't necessarily think that ASMR is simping as more of like fulfilling a fetish. Like, and that's why I want to kind of give like the distinction. Like the ASMR is a fetish piece, whereas simping, you're not getting a someone specifically whispering in your ear doing a service like ASMR. You are getting like, you're just looking at an attractive female.
Yeah, but you could argue that they're both getting. I mean, the end result, wouldn't you say, is the endorphin explosion, the happiness or whatever? Like, I mean, yes, it's sort of like you're justifying the ASMRing in a more just way, like it's more honorable. Whereas the other simping is like, well, didn't you say that you like this chick that you're seeing on E-Girl because of the way she thinks? So, a strip club is just the physical part, how hot she is. Here, you're getting into her mind, into her thoughts. That stimulates shit in you. Wouldn't you say that is also like, okay, maybe it's not considered a fetish technically speaking, but it's like in the same realm of you giving money to someone so that you can enjoy this thing that they do for you mentally?
I agree with that piece. So it's layered. The way you're saying it's like it's a layered question. So I have to like break it down piece by piece. So as far as like someone providing you a service that stimulates your mind, they both will do that. In a sense, they're both going to do something for you, and that's why you're watching the show. So you're watching like the ASMR, like the show, the TV. The reason I wanted to bring up like simping versus ASMR, because it's two different things, is like